Hello everyone, I'm John Higgins. This is PNG Tonight. Coming up, the Gazelle Peninsula of East New Britain inundated with flood and destruction from recent heavy rains. Some good news, however, in neighbouring central Nakanai of West New Britain with better road access. And a tribute later in the programme for broadcast sports caller, the late Mark Sapias. A study into the flood-devastated parts of East New Britain is set to show the extent of damage. Constant heavy rains in the Gazelle Peninsula have forced rivers to burst their banks, causing widespread erosion. Mapun Pidian reports from the provincial capital, Kokopo.
Flooding and soil erosion has become a norm after a heavy or prolonged rainy season. Most times, flooding, erosion and landslips make roads and bridges impassable. A number of floodways created recently have been identified by a team from the Division of Primary Industry and stakeholders under a land care program that is being piloted at Wunadidir in Gazelle District. Advisor of DPA in the province, Blaise Magaga, says there was an inbuilt program on land use to guide such natural hazards, but since flooding and soil erosion became a problem, it had to be upscaled with much-needed funding.
We had specialists who had been engaged with the administration and the division to assess the situation in the province. And, they came up with studies and predicted that it will come, one time it will become a problem. The problem became obvious after the eruption, when we we started to experience the high level of flooding in the 1994, that's the one.
Ranguna in Kokopo district, where the Rabal Kokopo Road passes through along the coastline, often has piles of soil deposited along the road. Residents say it's a constant issue for them and they are still to cope with it.
Flood is a come sa bagarapin plant is something blow me pla. House blow me pla. Plant is something also me pla levante mol sem suspen bucket this. House blow me pla. All kai blow me pla ba me pla levantem. Flood is a come bagarapin.
Blow me flood bin bagarapin so me move out.
While at the top of the floodway,
time we been start as I think long time, long development, long house. We been come up now, long money. Ilusim house kunai na, only working more good house, permanent house now. It's a problem we been come up. We been stop go. Nothing. We play got 5 casualty now long this laha. Erosion.
We only put him in an angle where warai.
Provincial Forestry Officer Florence Paispera says the pilot project aims to engage locals in the community to sustain the program in taking ownership of controlling the effects of flooding and soil erosion.
Whatever is happening up here top, what they are facing along where this flood rain and travel along down to the coast, it's all the same. That's a big effect on the livelihood of the people mainly. Yes, because with our pressures of land limitations and whatever we grow, we likely garden kai banana we see buai and the people down the down at the coast are surprised to see cocoa trees being washed down, buai trees being washed down. So this is really a disaster, I would say, a man-made disaster for our people.
Service providers engaged in the trial land care project at Wunadidir include an environmentalist consultant, Gasly Riven, and David Piermere as the contractor for building barricades and distribution of seedlings for the reforestation program.
Firstly, I've been working preliminary survey na GPS survey along Tripla district, along Rabaul district, Gazelle district, na Kokopo district. So at this time, I got about almost 28 nurseries, all nurseries belong all farmers, scattered through the three districts long Rabaul, Gesell, na Kokopo, where by me supply Moldesala all seedlings, go along forestry division. Na forestry division through the land care program by me apply distributing me go along all affected areas. Long plan him divide long strong him ground so that you may avoid him na minimize him desala soil erosion.
Speed blow desala flood emi sa golo sem 100 kilometers per hour, 200 kilometers per hour suppose big pla rain through we walk along come up and it low rain suppose is rain 2 days 3 days 4 days rain sa karim plenty debris through long go down.
The success of the pilot and land can reforestation project at Vonadidir will also set the pace for its rollout into other parts of the province. The project was funded with 1 million kina from the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister and ENB regional member Leo Dion, who also initiated the program.
Mapun Pidin reporting from Kokopo. Stay with us, more reports after this break.